Who would win in a fight, Gojo from JJK or Kakashi from Naruto? Well, in this episode, I asked ChatGPT, and we're going to see what it says. I'm Ben Kai, and last week we did Deku versus Miles Morales, and Deku took that W. If you want to see that full video, go check it out. But in this video, we're doing Gojo, we're going Kakashi, and we're going to see who comes out on top. And we're going to start it off with Gojo and his abilities, right? So first up, this is what ChatGPT gave me. He's got Limitless, right? Controls space at the atomic level. Yeah, atomic. He's got Infinity, automatic defense. Anything that tries to hit him slows to a stop. He's got 6 eyes, perfect cursed energy control, and cracked perception. Domain expansion, unlimited void, basically a sensory nuke. He traps you in an infinite information until your brain gives up. Pretty much a sensory overload. And then there's Hollow Purple, a cursed Kamehameha that erases whatever it touches. He's fast, he's broken, and unless you've got dimensional hacks, you're not touching him. But that power takes setup and focus. Once Infinity's off, he's just a dude, basically. So, moving on to Kakashi, right? These are his abilities, right? He's from the Hidden Leaf. He's one of the better senseis in anime. And he's got dual mangekyou Sharingan and 6 pass chakra. This is from the War Arc. He's got short range Kamui, makes him intangible. He's got long range Kamui, deletes anything by warping it into a separate dimension instantly. He's got Kamui, Raikiri, Lightning Blade plus Special Erasure. Good luck blocking that, Gojo. That's what ChatGPT said, not me. He also scales to lightning speed reactions, flies through dimensions, and teamed up with Obito to tag team Kaguya, the alien goddess who was pretty much one of the most OP characters at the time in Naruto. He's fast and he's tactical, and he can warp off your head before you blink. So those are some of their abilities, right? So now it goes into the matchup, right? So what happens when you throw Gojo and Kakashi into a 1v1? Let's start with Gojo's Infinity. That's his main defense. It blocks all incoming attacks by slowing them down infinitely. But here's the problem. Kamui doesn't move through space. It literally deletes space. So Kakashi doesn't need to break through Infinity. He just needs to warp the area around Gojo's head into another dimension. That's a GG. But if Gojo activates Domain Expansion first, Kakashi's brain gets hit with an existential data bomb, pretty much a sensory overload, and while he's glitching out, Gojo's gonna stroll up and Hollow Purple him into nothing. So we've got 2 win cons. If Kakashi Kamui's first, Gojo's done. If Gojo activates Void first, Kakashi's toast. So the verdict, this is what it said would become the outcome, right? This is a quick draw standoff. Both have one-shot abilities, both have insane reaction speeds, but one of them doesn't need to touch you to delete you. So who wins? Kamui is instant, Infinity doesn't protect against space erasure. Domain expansion takes longer to set up, so for being real, Kakashi wins by a Kamui-shaped hair. If he hesitates, or if Gojo baits out a misstep, Unlimited Void melts Kakashi's brains, and it's over. So final score, 6.5 out of 10 in favor of Kakashi. But hey, that's just ChatGPT's take. And pretty much, guys, that's what it said. And it also said overall, it's going to come out to being a draw. So if Kakashi goes first, he wins. If Gojo goes first, he wins. And it's really cool to think about, right? I'm partial to Kakashi, right? I like Kakashi. Gojo's cool as well, don't get me wrong. I just like Kakashi. And I think he could pull out the dub. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is how it would play out? Or do you think Gojo's beating Kakashi no diff? Do you think Kakashi's beating Gojo no diff? Who is the rightful outcome? Again, this is just ChatGPT, right? And this is a small analysis. I could have hit the deep research button like I did with the Deku and Miles video, and it gave me paragraphs worth of information, feats, abilities, hacks, all that stuff. And it gave a whole battle simulation, play by play, move by move, tactic by tactic. So if you guys want a more in-depth one, let me know. We can make that possible as well. But overall, I do like this series. What other characters do you want to see match up next? And we can see what AI decides is going to be the winner, right? ChatGPT, it's pretty cool. I just found it like a couple months ago. I had no idea it was a thing. But I like putting up these matchups, right? Like Gojo versus Kakashi, Deku versus Miles. I want to do Goku versus Luffy, just stuff like that. So if you guys have a matchup you want to see in one of these videos, let me know. We'll make them quick. We'll make them fast, probably around the 5-minute mark. And yeah, if you guys like this video, be sure to like it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new here. I'm Ben Kai, and there's plenty more anime content to come. I'll see you on the next one. Later.